When your legs lose strength, it's a serious health warning, not a cosmetic flaw. Long-term vitality depends on strong, resilient leg muscles. But here's the good news. We're going to start small, just 2 minutes twice a day. No special gear, no need to change clothes, no leaving the house. And what do you get in return? More than you might expect. Stronger legs, better balance, steadier steps, even better blood sugar control. It's a small shift with big rewards. And over time, those minutes really add up. The truth is, weak legs are the #1 reason older adults lose independence. The CDC says 1 in 4 adults over 65 takes a fall each year. Many don't bounce back, but that doesn't have to be your story. Before we get started, if you've got joint problems, heart issues, or any chronic conditions, check in with your doctor first. Safety always comes first. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 simple, feel-good moves you can do right at home. They'll help you feel stronger, steadier, and more energized, without pressure or pain. Now, I want to hear from you. Where are you watching from today? And have you ever had a close call with a fall? Share in the comments. We all learn from each other here. Don't forget to tap subscribe so your knees don't miss what's coming next. Let's get moving. And hey, if your joints start cracking, don't worry. That's just applause from the inside. Let's kick things off with something incredibly simple. But don't underestimate it. Calf raises and soleus push-ups. At first glance, these moves look easy, and they are. But what they do inside your body, that's where the magic really starts. When you lift your heels off the ground in a calf raise, you're working your calf muscles, specifically the gastrocnemius and the soleus. That's your big outer calf and the deeper muscle underneath it, the one that keeps you balanced when you stand or walk. These are your legs' shock absorbers. They help you stay steady, protect your knees, and give you better balance to catch yourself if you trip. And let's be honest, none of us want to be part of that 1 in 4 falls this year statistic. But here's something many people don't realize. These muscles also help manage your blood sugar. When you gently contract your soleus, especially after meals, you help your body soak up sugar from the blood and use it as fuel. It's like giving that sugar somewhere to go and using it to power your movement. A 2022 study from the University of Houston found that small, repeated heel lifts while seated can lower post-meal blood sugar, even in people with insulin resistance. That's when your body doesn't respond to insulin as well as it used to, a common part of aging. Now, to be clear, this doesn't replace your diabetes meds, but it's a great tool to support your plan. Kind of like having a backup driver on a long trip. You still steer the wheel, but it helps take some of the strain off. If standing isn't comfortable for you today, start with the seated version. Every bit counts. So how do you do it? Easy. For calf raises, stand with both feet flat on the ground, about hip width apart. Hold onto a stair rail or the back of a sturdy chair for balance. Then slowly lift both heels at the same time, rising up onto the balls of your feet. Pause at the top for 1 or 2 seconds. Feel that stretch in your calves. Then lower your heels back down slowly and with control. Don't rush. Controlled movement is the goal here. Start with 10 to 15 reps total, using both feet. As your legs get stronger, you can try doing the movement one leg at a time. I'm up to 40 reps a day, but I didn't start there. Now, soleus push-ups are even simpler. Sit down, keep your feet flat, then just gently raise and lower your heels, like you're tapping to your favorite Motown song. That tiny movement fires up your soleus muscle, and it's especially powerful after a meal. Want to build this into your day? Here's when I sneak them in. Brushing my teeth, making coffee, waiting for the microwave to finish my oatmeal. No sweat, no sneakers, no excuses. And here's a funny side note. If you do 20 of these and your legs don't start to wobble a little, check to make sure you're actually standing. I mean, unless you're floating, which is impressive, but not part of the routine. Now, one common mistake I see, people bouncing too fast or locking their knees. Don't do that. Keep it smooth, keep it steady. Think more slow jam, less rock concert. Also, a little reminder, this exercise is gentle, but if you ever feel cramping or tingling, take a break, sip some water, and ease in more gradually next time. So why does this matter so much after 60? Because your muscles, especially the ones in your legs, start losing strength faster than you might think. By training them daily, even with these small moves, you not only protect your balance and blood sugar, you keep your entire system more responsive and resilient. I've worked with hundreds of older adults, and I can tell you, the ones who stay independent longer, they're not the ones doing high-intensity workouts. They're the ones doing small things every day on purpose. This is one of those small things. Give this a try right after this video. I promise your legs and your future self will thank you. And remember, any move you can do while brushing your teeth is already a win. All right, now that your calves are warmed up, let's move a little higher to your thighs and glutes with the stair split squat. Now, split squat might sound fancy, but trust me, you're already doing this movement every day. Sitting, standing, going upstairs, bending to grab the dog leash or tie your shoe. That's why this exercise works. It mimics real life. Here's the issue. As we age, one of the first muscles to weaken is right above the knee. These are the muscles that stabilize you when stepping down or lowering into a seat. When they go soft, your knees feel wobbly, your steps feel unsure, and your risk of falling goes way up. The stair split squat helps wake up those forgotten muscles and strengthens them over time. But it also does something else. It gives your metabolism a little kick. Your leg muscles act like fuel burners. When you use them, they help your body manage energy, blood sugar, and stamina. Let me walk you through this one, because form really matters here. Stand at the bottom of your staircase. You're going to place one foot up on the second step, not the first, the second. That extra height helps activate more muscle. Make sure your whole foot is planted, heel and all. Now, before you move, hold on to the stair rail. Even if you think you don't need it, trust me, it's not about weakness. It's about being smart. Shift most of your weight onto that front leg, the one on the step, and start to slowly lower your back knee toward the floor. You're not stepping back or leaning too far forward. Your chest stays up and your back stays straight. As you lower, you'll feel your front thigh and glute working. That's exactly what we want. Once you reach a comfortable depth, don't force it. Push through the heel of your front foot to rise back up. Your back leg is there for balance, not power. That's one solid rep. Then switch legs and repeat on the other side. And a quick safety note, if your knees feel pain going too low, only go halfway down. That's more than enough to get the benefit without the strain. Don't push through knee pain, ever. Start with 5 reps per side and build up to 10 or more as you feel stronger. Personally, I'm doing 10 reps per leg at 2 steps up, and yes, I'm breathing heavy by the end. That's not weakness, that's progress. One of the biggest mistakes I see, people rush through this, or they try to skip the handrail. Please don't. This isn't a race. Controlled slow motion builds real strength and protects your joints. Fast and sloppy only leads to frustration, or worse, injury. Another common error? Letting your knee cave inward or your back leg take over. Keep your front knee in line with your toes and imagine pressing down through your heel to stand tall. Now here's the part I love. Once you get the hang of it, this exercise becomes something you can do without even changing clothes. No gym needed, no audience, just you and your stairs. And if your neighbor asks what you're doing halfway up your staircase every afternoon, just smile and say, I'm remodeling my body one step at a time. Here's a quick lesson from a client of mine. Let's call her Marilyn. She's 73, fiercely independent, and used to dread walking down her porch stairs. After 3 weeks of doing this exercise once a day, she told me, "You won't believe this. I danced at my niece's wedding, in heels." That, my friend, is what we call return on movement. So give this one a try. You'll not only feel stronger, you'll move with more confidence. And in this phase of life, that's everything. And now for a move that sounds almost too simple, but makes a big difference. The hormone-boosting walk. Your legs are more than limbs. They're your body's biggest hormone helpers. Every time you engage those large leg muscles, your thighs, your glutes, your calves, you help release natural messengers like growth hormone, testosterone, and others. Think of them as your youth-supporting team. They help you recover faster, burn fuel better, and feel more alert and energized. This isn't about building bulk, it's about signaling your body to stay strong and sharp. Your legs send that message better than any other body part. That's why studies link leg strength to lower diabetes risk, better brain function, and even a longer life. Now don't worry, this doesn't replace medication or hormone therapy. These movements simply help your body use what it already has more effectively, like fine-tuning an engine that still has a lot of miles left. So how can we amplify this effect, especially if you're just starting out? One of my favorite ways is called rucking. It's simple. Grab a backpack, toss in 1 or 2 water bottles, 2 to 5 pounds total, and go for a walk. Nothing dramatic. Just a little added load tells your body, hey, we're still building muscle down here. The bonus? It strengthens your bones too. Not into walking far? No problem. You can get similar muscle activation by skipping a stair step now and then on the way up. Or if your knees don't love stairs, use a resistance band or seated leg extension. Same muscles, same benefits, just a different route. One mistake I see? People go straight to heavy weights or long walks before their body's ready. Don't rush. This isn't boot camp. It's lifelong care. I tell my clients, leg strength is like a retirement plan. Invest now, enjoy the rewards later. One more story. Larry, 75, started walking daily with a 5-pound ruck. 6 months later, his blood sugar improved and his energy came back. He said, turns out carrying my grandkid's diaper bag is the best workout I've had in years. So whether you're stepping, walking, or sitting and stretching, just move your legs. The rest of your body will thank you. And if you ever try walking lunges with a barbell, please send me the video. I'll be cheering from the couch. With snacks, of course. So what did we learn today, friends? We learned that strong legs aren't just a nice to have. They're non-negotiable. They're your stability, your safety net, your independence. And yes, your metabolism's best friend. And the best part? You don't need a gym membership, special shoes, or an hour a day. Just 2 minutes a day, split between morning and evening, is enough to move the needle. You build strength with calf raises and soleus push-ups. You improve balance with stair split squats. And you boost hormones, energy, and resilience with every step you take. Now, if at any point you feel dizzy or notice joint discomfort, stop right away. Try a seated version instead, or come back to it tomorrow. You've got nothing to prove, just something worth protecting, your well-being. And hey, I'd love to hear from you. What move are you starting with today? Or do you already have your own go-to exercise snack? Drop it in the comments. I always read them. And if this video helped you in any way, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that little bell icon, because each week I'll be here with practical ways to help you stay strong, steady, and full of life. Thanks for showing up today. Thanks for taking care of yourself. And remember, the strongest step is always the first one, and you just took it.